So I changed in what I think is in a good way, because I do think that change is good. Some change is very hard to accept. Some change just happens to sneak up upon you and just happen. And that's the sort of change that I'm talking about today, the change that just happened. I used to be the type of person who could go ages without seeing or talking to any of my friends. And I'm talking about talking to basically anyone. Like, I could get ages without going out and doing stuff and being social. I could go out and do that. I could be that way. I could be that person. And up until very recently, I was that person. And something changed. I had never really experienced being lonely, and it was a new kind of emotion for me. And I need to be talking to people all the time. Not the same people all of the time, but a select group of people I like hearing from because they're nice and they make me feel good. And some of them, a few of them in particular, manage to get me out of my head when I need to get out of my head. One of them, he's quite new, relatively new into my life. I've only known him this year. But he's really good at getting me out of my head. Basically, I'm going to be sending this to my friends and going, watch this. If you don't watch any of the others, watch this one. Because this one is where I'm addressing you. I love you guys. I've also kind of turned into someone who's a high maintenance friend. At this point in my life, I'm a high maintenance friend. If you don't hear from me for a couple of days, check in on me, or otherwise I'm probably gonna melt down a little bit going, you don't love me anymore, you don't care about me anymore. So just 3 days, just check in with her. Okay, how you doing? How's your day going? Maybe even, because I'm terrible at making plans. I'm terrible at it. Maybe even throw in, do you want to do something? Because otherwise I'm going to get stuck in this house. And I go stir crazy in this house where I've just gone for a walk because I need to get out of the house. Would have been better if I gotten out of the house with other people so I could, actually get out of my head. Because talking is great. And talking by myself is not so great. The only voice I have to keep me company in my head is that little anxiety voice. And that anxiety voice is mean. I kind of hate that I've turned into someone who needs people, because I fancy myself Wonder Woman, not needing anything or anyone. And I went through basically my entire life, primary school, high school, without having a real consistent group of friends. The longest friendship I had was my primary school best friend, whose name was Kate. That was the longest friendship I've ever had. And I spent high school flitting around from friendship group to friendship group, never really finding a real place to belong. It wasn't until I got to uni and I met my friend Kirsten and my friend Caitlin that I had a stable friendship group. And then I got into YouTube and I met those people, and those have been a stable part of my life. And now I go out to a nerdy gaming bar and I've got a group of friends there, and I've got some friends from my new uni course, and it's great. I love it, but I still don't like feeling like I need people, even though I know it's natural. It's not something I'm used to. It's something that's new and strange and kind of foreign. I've never felt like I needed anyone before. And I find I'm at my most stable when I'm talking to people and I'm thinking things through and they're asking me how I am, and I'm actually talking about how I'm feeling and what's going on and getting my frustrations out. I find I'm at my most stable when I'm able to do that regularly. And I'm trying to get into the habit of actually calling my friends and going, do you have some time to chat? Because I need to chat. I just need to talk. And sometimes I just need someone to listen. Other times I need them to try and get me out of my head, just distract me. And I know I have a lovely group of friends who will do that for me and will be those people for me if I need them to, and I love them. I really do. I really hope you guys know how much you mean to me. There is, for me, there is no like, there is only love. And I've always been that way. I skip like when it comes to friends. I go straight to the fact that you're like family to me, or at least I feel that way. I feel like you're like family. Being the butterfly can get tough, especially when you're the one flying around. Sometimes you just want someone to come to your flower. Just every now and then. Have someone visit you. That's where I'm gonna end this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed this video and you, for some reason, haven't clicked that red subscriber button, hit that red subscribe button to be told when I make a new video. I make new videos every Friday, or at least I try to. So I will see you again on Friday. And until then, please don't stop thinking differently, because I'm always thinking differently, trying to sort through my own mental baggage. And until next time, bye. That, in my mind, it's America's done it. If America can do it,